Hi, this is Dave Mass for HolmesCountyTicket.com. Welcome to Ticket TV, driven by Village Motors. We are pleased to be joined in studio today by West Holmes Lady Knights softball coach Jamie Martin. Jamie, welcome to the show.
Thanks, appreciate it.
All right, Jamie, you guys have recently kind of climbed over a couple of mountains that you've been looking to get past for a long time now. Talk a little bit about the achievements late in the season here at your team.
Well, certainly last night is one of the biggest ones. Picking up a sectional tournament win, something we haven't done in my coaching career, and something that last night, as we talked about it, we thought hadn't been since 2000. Figured out today, solidified today, 2001. They were district runner-up in 2001 with a 19 or 20 win season. So it's been 13 years, 12 or 13 years since that's happened at West Holmes. A huge deal for us.
Absolutely, and congratulations on that.
Thanks, appreciate it.
And then along with that came a 14th win this season, I believe?
Yeah, we got from number 14 last night. The sectional tournament win was number 14. So that puts us, there's a 20 win, a 19, an 18, a 15, and we'd be the third 14th. So hopefully we can get another win or two in there to put us up in that
don't
top
stop
five.
there. Let's just
I know,
keep
okay,
rolling.
all right. So as many until we can, I don't know. I haven't looked to see how many games there are left that we could potentially play, but we've been working really hard to get to this point, and to get here and to see it pay off and see the girls really feel like how exciting it can be to win and play well. It's awesome.
Has that confidence factor, is that really kind of what's propelled this team late in the season here?
Well, I certainly think, winning is contagious, success is contagious, and feeling good and hitting and all of that stuff. And so that's definitely helping. I looked the other day, I think it's 8 out of the last 9 games we've won, something along those lines, or 8 out of 10, 8 out of 9, 8 out of 10, and that helps. And confidence at the plate and confidence in teammates that they're going to get their job done, that they're gonna come through and make plays on defense. And we've worked real hard and stressed the importance of every pitch and focus every pitch, and that's starting to pay off.
Yeah. You've got 3 seniors on this team. All 3 contribute greatly to the team. Talk a little bit about their role on the team and their leaders from a leadership aspect in particular.
Well, certainly Allison, Morgan, and Bree all bring different different things to the plate. Alice is by far the most outspoken one, and that's her nature. She's real intense, and she's real outspoken, and she works very hard. I think that we went out Sunday. I told the girls I'd go out and throw them some, and when we got there, she had been out there for a couple hours already. I think in the end it was almost 4 hours that she'd been at the field on Sunday working on fielding and hitting and things along those lines. Morgan's kind of a quiet fire. You don't see a whole lot of, she doesn't talk a whole lot at all, but she's a real powerful hitter and has kind of taken on and embraced the DP role here for us lately, and really doesn't do anything huge flashy, but comes up with 3 hits a night or 2 hits a night and just kind of gets it done. And then Bree has been, maybe doesn't have the offensive numbers, but is very patient and very steady and done a great job for us at second base, and also leads the team in walks and just finds a way kind of to make her at-bats count. So we certainly appreciate all of them and what they do.
You've been here a decade now. And this has to be the most enjoyable season that you've had so far, just based on the fun that you guys are having.
Well, absolutely. I wasn't real accustomed to losing when I came here. And so I said, I think my very first year, I told Kurt McDowell was in the dugout. I think he was keeping book for me or something. It was the year after I replaced him, or 2 maybe. And I looked at him, I said, geez, Al. I said, my record would have been reversed if I was a player at Hillsdale right now. We were 6-20. I don't know that we ever lost more than 6 games in a season.
Yeah. So,
we'd had more wins in a season than I had in all of my high school careers. That was certainly something for me to kind of adjust to and take on. But we've been pushing real hard to get to this point. And so it is really worth it. And enjoyable is, I can't even tell you, it's been hard to stop smiling lately.
Hey, that's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
You take that anytime. Talk a little bit now about John Glenn. You've got them coming up here in the tournament next. They're the top seed.
Yeah, John Glenn is the top seed. They came into the tournament draw 11-8. Indian Valley came into the draw 12-3. And so I guess record-wise, probably Indian Valley maybe should have been the number 1 seed, but you know how votes go, and there's some strategy behind it and things along those lines. And so John Glenn's the number 1 seed. I'm not sure where they stand record-wise now. I haven't seen. Trying to work on getting some information on them today. Take it one game at a time and work on who you can. But, you know, they are always very fundamental. And that's just one of the things that they do. A lot of their girls play for the Roadrunners team out of New Concord area, travel team. So they have a lot of seasoned girls. And so I expect that, you know, they're going to put the ball in play. They're not going to make a whole lot of mistakes. And hopefully here in the next couple of days, I got to put a couple calls into some people that they've played and see if we can gather some more information on them. But I've been telling the girls a lot this season. It's a whole lot more about us and a lot less about the other team. The bottom line is if we can go into a game and hit the ball like we're capable of and play defense cleanly, then we're going to be okay.
Yeah.
But if we go out and we start throwing the ball around and booting the ball and really looking ugly, we make it a lot more difficult on ourselves. And the majority of our losses this season have come because we've committed 3+ errors, and that is really hard to overcome.
Yeah, it's like you're not just playing your opponent, you're also fighting against yourself as well at times.
Yes, we have beat ourselves a couple of times, so we definitely need to work on fixing that. But it's John Glenn's going to be a good team. They're going to provide a good challenge, and we just have to be ready to play good ball.
Okay, well, Coach, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Best of luck to you, and we'll hopefully see a bunch more wins coming down the road here. So.
Thanks, appreciate it.
All right. For HolmesCountyTicket.com, I'm Dave Mast. Thanks for joining us.